especially offensively, really ran the floor very well. Got out and did the things we did. I thought it was probably the best first half offense we played. At halftime, 16 assists, only 4 turnovers. Really played the right way, moved the ball, and energy on defense for the majority of the game is what we were shooting for, and I think that's what we got.
Do you always go through this? Is that a routine for you shooting pregame? Is that a typical workout you had before the game tonight?
Yeah. Me and Coach always get in. Sometimes before practice as well. But every day before a game, we get in there and get some shots.
You had 13 assists last time out. Tonight you had 18 points in the first half. You can talk about being able to gauge on the fly what the defense is going to give you, and obviously you saw some opportunities to shoot the ball tonight as opposed to last Saturday when it was handing the ball out.
Yeah, we just had them in rotation. They were double teaming me off the trap, so I get the ball out, and Evo and Reg and the bigs, they're doing a good job of hitting the wings, and Walden was penetrating and they'd kick it to me, so I knock it down.
You like it when teams try to double you, try to challenge you like that up top?
I'd rather get my guys involved, so I like the one they just show and go. But either way it goes, as long as we get the win, that's all that matters.
This looked like a pretty hungry basketball team. A lot of guys leaving their feet, like the one steal off at me. He basically went parallel to knock it loose.
Yeah.
And then he went in the corner and got a loose ball. And that's not a question, but I'm asking you a comment.
No, I think it's energy level. We've been talking a lot about, game energy, what it's going to take to win, and, when we've been inconsistent, what's the problem and what's been good. So when our energy level's high, and I told, DJ, we spent time talking with him, it starts with him, and then it needs to spread to everybody else. And now we've got to get it to spread to guys coming in off the bench. I think that's the next stage for us is guys who come in off the bench have got to, John does a pretty good job of that. But the other guys coming in have got to pick the energy level up in the game. Rick does a pretty good job of that as well. But everybody who steps in is going to be needed, and everybody's going to step in and has to play as hard or harder as the guy that they're replacing if we want to be in a chance to compete for this championship.
Reggie, how fun have the last couple games been for you, running the floor and getting rewarded with some looks in close to the bucket?
It's been pretty fun. It's just credit to my teammates and my point guard. It's just. If you're in the right position and you get yourself open, he's going to find you. So, I've been focused on that and just trying to get myself as open as possible because I know he draws a lot of attention on the drive. So,
has that been a big reason why you've been more productive, I guess, the last couple times out, that focus on getting down the floor, the rim-to-rim runs kind of?
Yeah, this is this is just simple. Game of basketball, you outrun your players, you find open spots, set good screens, it's just playing basketball. And games becomes a lot simpler when you play harder. So.
That was wide open a lot. Dunks and all that. What were you doing to get open?
Just
taking free.
Yeah, just setting a good screen, and I noticed they were trying to trap Coop, and Coop could pass the ball from anywhere on the floor, so I just stand in front of the rim. Yeah.
Coach, how important is it for you guys to get off to a good start in match play, especially with classes starting on Monday, for these guys to kind of avoid the baggage of a loss to start the conference season?
Well, we're at home. So you got to protect your home floor to have a chance to compete in this league. We knew that coming in, and obviously you want to get off to a good start regardless of what it is. But at the same time, you want to find consistencies with what you're doing. The last 2 games, from an energy standpoint, we've been very consistent from how hard we've played. So now the challenge for us is we need to carry that on the road where we have not been. So that's the huge challenge for our team. We can't talk about it anymore. If we haven't learned those lessons by now, we're not learning them. So we understand exactly what we need to do, the mentality with which we have to play. And I don't know, I think they lost Western, right?
Yeah, they lost.
Coming off a loss on the road, they're going to come hungry to play and protect their home court. So you got to raise your level even more because that's the challenge of this league.
You guys look like you were trying to prove something tonight, DJ. Was there a little bit of a chip on the shoulder, kind of speak, being the MAC opener and wanting to establish yourselves as one of the teams to keep an eye on?
Every game from here on out, is a statement game, just to the rest of the league to let them know that, we're going to come out and play hard regardless, no matter who it is. We just got to prove it to ourselves. We're trying to do something special this year. We're trying to win the league and a lot more other things.
That's hard for a team to do, though. You've got a championship under your belt. I consider MAC tournament a championship. guys to say, hey, look at us, you know, you gotta beat us. And you're going out and, you know, tonight made that statement like Jason was saying.
Coach Christian does a great job in practice, you know, telling us, you know, what we're trying to get, you know, what we're striving for. We're not just trying to get a MAC tournament championship, which is that's a goal too, but we're trying to win the regular season first and, you know, then look forward towards the MAC tournament.
You guys feel like you're playing harder here recently, Reggie?
Yeah, I mean, you play harder, you can definitely tell the difference, you know, more exhausted, you got guys a little more beat up, so just got to take advantage of that ice tub. But, you know, yeah, you feel it in the effort level changes, so as long as we keep it up, I feel like we'll be in good shape.
Last question. Jim, you kind of touched on this already, but you were always talking about playing hard and effort, and I think we've seen that come into play in terms of defense twice, 2 games now.
That's where it's judged.
That was my question. How do you judge effort? Is that one of the areas you look to?
Yeah, I think it's both. It's effort and understanding. I think they go hand in hand. So you can play as hard if you're not understanding what we're trying to do and implement, and you have breakdowns in what we went over, then I know you're not focused. It's kind of the whole package. And I think when we're playing really well, we're really clued in on both ends of the floor because, you know, when we understand what we're doing and we're playing hard and pressuring the basketball and rotating and making it hard for them and scrambling around, I know we're playing hard and focused. And the same thing on offense. I know when DJ comes off, whatever it is, a ball screen, and guys are sprinting to the rim and sprinting behind, and we're moving them, they got to pick something to stop. And the rest of the guys, we're starting to really feel that. I can see it when we get stagnant is when we watch them and nobody moves, and they wait on the other side of the floor for him to throw the ball 50 feet across the court. You know what I mean? That's when I know we're not playing hard either way. So it's you can just see it. And like I told you, it's not, you know, it's not 5 or 6 or 7 guys. It's anybody who steps on the floor for any amount of time. And that's what I told the team after the game. I don't care who it is. I don't care how long you play. You know, you're going to be expected to play hard or you'll hear it.